Man, this outlet is an eyesore. I could paint it to match the wall, maybe. I could change it out for a darker one, I guess. I could cover it up with a picture. That might be stupid, though. I don't know. What if I used like 5,200 pieces of Lego and covered it up with a 3-foot tall skyscraper? That might work. Yeah, that'll work. I've been hard at work on this one, guys. Trying to figure out the perfect building to cover up this outlet, it hasn't really been the easiest thing to do. I had a certain theme, certain design for this building. I was gonna be a bank. I had a prototype made up for one of the floors. I did the math and I ordered all the pieces for it. The pieces came in, I put everything all together. I kind of freestyled a ground floor for it. And when I had it all put together, it just really didn't look like a bank and I ended up scrapping it. So on the second time around, instead of doing like a bank that kind of looked like a hotel, I decided to do a diner that had apartments above it. How about we take a closer look at this bad boy? Can buildings have a gender? I don't even know. Brickadelphia's newest skyscraper consists of about 5,200 pieces. It's actually more if you include the inside of the diner. Those pieces were from the original set. So maybe if you include everything together, it could be like maybe around the 6,000 mark. It's an approximation, give or take, you know. It has 7 floors, it's 34 inches tall. It weighs approximately, wait, I'm not really gonna weigh this thing, am I? Yeah, let's weigh it. I weighed the stupid thing, it weighs about 8 pounds. You happy now? And it has an open back and open sides. When you're building skyscrapers, at least for me anyways, it's kind of a waste of money to put bricks on the back, and really you're never gonna see that anyway. I'm probably gonna put one more building back here, and it's probably gonna go against the side of this new skyscraper. So just like the back of the building, I felt like it was a waste of time, a waste of bricks, a waste of money to finish off the side, so I didn't do it. Will anyone really ever know? I mean, I guess I did film it, so you know. Originally, this skyscraper, it was supposed to be a bank. Bankers wear suits and ties, it's really serious. That's where the white and gray color scheme from the original building kind of came from. But since it wasn't gonna be a bank anymore, I decided, let's have a little fun. Let's add some color. My wife picked up 2 Brick-a-Pick cups. My wife picked up 2 Pick-a-Brick cups from a Lego store while she was on a business trip. One cup had some teal 1x1 bricks, and the other cup had some teal 1x2 plates. So I thought, let's use those, add a little pop of color. And boy, I am glad that I put those in there. The majority of the pieces on the skyscraper are actually white, but you wouldn't think that looking at it. And look how much I have left. These cups were full when I started. It just goes to show you how much a little bit of color can make such a huge difference. As I was redesigning these floors and incorporating the teal into the design, an idea kind of popped in my head, and I thought, what if I used the downtown diner as the ground floor? That might actually look kind of cool. I mean, the colors kind of go together. That might work. The downtown diner is actually one of my favorite modulars, so it was pretty tough to break it apart. I went back and forth, keep it together, should I break it apart? I couldn't shake the idea, and it kind of stuck. The outside of the ground floor is probably the most noticeable change from the original downtown diner. Because I'm placing the skyscraper in my city in this spot here, I removed the rounded window from the outside and actually put the front door in its place. The outside windows still resemble the original set, but it's a little different now. The inside of the new downtown diner is really pretty much the same as the old one. It's just 3 studs longer now, which isn't that big of a deal. It's just adding in a couple more tiles to the floor. Because the original downtown diner is one of my favorites, I really wanted to keep the inside as close as possible to the original set. I really felt like I had to do that. Let's talk about these windows. I absolutely love this design that I came up with. I've had this design for a while and I've been saving it for a skyscraper. What makes this design so cool for me is this little groove under the 1x2 jumper plate. When you stack a bunch of these jumpers together, it kind of looks like brickwork. It's just a little detail that makes the building look like one step closer to being lifelike. The downside to this though is that the windows are very parts intensive. It takes 60 pieces to create one window, and these larger windows on this floor, it takes 76 pieces. So if you do the math, there's 36 small windows and 6 larger windows. Altogether, that's just shy of 2,500 pieces just in the windows. That is totes cray-cray. I know, right? But it's totally worth it. It's interesting sometimes what actually inspires me, you, us, to come up with the things that we build. This picture here is actually what inspired the redesign of this skyscraper. They look nothing alike. This looks nothing like mine. What inspired me about this building is that each floor is different. Each floor has a different height. Each floor is built differently. There's different details on each floor. Yet the building as a whole is cohesive. And that's the approach that I took when I went back to redesign the skyscraper. And hey, you know what? On top of all of that, the outlet is gone. Bye-bye outlet, bye-bye. This new skyscraper looks really sexy. It's a nice addition to Brigadelphia's skyline. It covers the outlet, yay. I guess now that this project is done, I'm gonna have to go back to my subway system. That nightmare. If you wanna see the beginnings of my above ground subway project, check out this video right here. If you wanna see a grown man cry, you might wanna check that one out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye! Bye-bye. That's a wrap. Shut it down.